64 is Rashawn Wells. 68 is James Williams. And for Team Legends, number 6 is Dalton Bentz. Came in second in the three-point competition last night. Quite a showing. 28 is Carter McCann. 32 is Jamison Richie Compton. 49 is Queenum Seychelles Jr. 52 is Henry Robinson. 83 is DJ Gallardo. And 86, one of the camp favorites, Rowdy Dollard. Scores 3-0. Early game for these guys. As the shot goes in, and we see Gallardo bringing the floor up now. He's directing traffic. Everybody was up pretty good last night for that three-point competition. It was a lot of fun. You can check it out on the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp homepage, along with all the evaluation games and the games that have been played so far. Dollard up with the shot now, and he drains it. Bucket for number 86. 5-2 is the score. Tavion Johnson looking for some space. He takes it into the paint, gets a shot halfway up. Just a little defense there, alters the shot. It's going to go out of bounds, but last off, Tavion. So here come the Legends. Dish inside the fence. Shot goes up, off the elbow, and it's good. Bucket. You're the boss. I was going to say. Tavion Johnson goes into the paint. Baseline, kicks it out to Joseph. Owen Joseph. Oh, that wasn't Owen Joseph. Excuse me. That's Devin Smith out of Red Bluff. 7-4 is your score now. Long rebound, out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. 7-4 still your score. Matt Ants take the ball. It's Tavion Johnson right there at midcourt. Shot goes up. A little bit of iron. And the ball falls out of bounds. Richie Compton will inbound it to Gallardo. Tavion Johnson picks him up, top of the key. Nice spin move by Gallardo. He has to pick up his dribble. Seychelles Jr. drains it. He also did a great showing in last night's three-point competition. Tie game. See Tavion Johnson working on Gallardo there. Dishes it out. Little ball fake. He cuts back to the top of the key. Ends up back in Tavion's hands. Shot goes up. Probably wishes he had that one back. Ball's coming the other way. See Grant covering Dollar down here on the block. Smith outside on Bentz. Oh, and it's Gallardo into the paint. Tavion Johnson, good to not leave his feet. Forces up a weak shot by Gallardo, and they get the ball back. Score still knotted up. About 10:45 left in this first half. Every 5 minutes we'll pause for substitutions. Shot goes up, and it's good in the paint. Devin Smith out of Red Bluff. That breaks the tie. It's 9-7 now. Gallardo here to tie it back up. Oh, he can't get it, but it's Bentz with the rebound. The putback is good. We're all knotted up again. It's like saying no a couple of times in German, right? 9. Grant at the top of the key, making a move, gets a spot right at the wing, just inside the three-point line. Would have been a 2 if he had made it. Bentz grabs the rebound, and we got a whistle, which means it's time for subs. So Strominger, the only one on the bench for the Mad Ants. So he'll come in for Wells, it looks like. Yeah, so it's Grant, Smith, Strominger, Johnson Thomas, Wells. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so we do have 2 bench players. So everybody's up here listening to coach right now. We'll see who comes in for the Legends. So it'll be Seychelles Jr. Henry Robinson checks in for the first time. Gallardo stays out there. Dollard stays out there. And this will be the first action Carter McCann out of Chester sees in this game. Henry Robinson bringing the ball up the floor, and he finds Gallardo on the wing. A little handoff to Seychelles Jr. looking for space. We know he can shoot. Calls for the screen, goes away from it. Gallardo, dangerous pass to Dollard, and it goes out of bounds to Coach Henderson. Strominger's going to inbound now to Tavion Johnson-Thomas. And Grant, little ball fake. Dollard doesn't fall for it. Goes paint. Nice little spin move. Shots up, and it's a bucket. 11-9 after the shot made by number 19, Bryant Grant from Quincy. Henry Robinson, little hezzy. Dollard, nice form. Just couldn't get anything, and McCann grabs the rebound. Little footwork showing off. Dollard with the putback. McCann with an offensive rebound. Seychelles Jr. lets it fly from outside the perimeter, but it's Devin Smith from the Bandits with the rebound, and the ball's going back the other way. Oh, Grant almost loses his footing, almost loses his dribble. Gallardo with the quick hands knocks it out of bounds. The ball will stay on the other end of the court, though. We're getting close to the championship game tomorrow. All these games matter. So everybody out here playing not just for pride, but for a title. And bragging rights, of course. You see the off-the-ball movement there by these offensive players. They keep swinging, transition, keeping the defense. Oh, Tavion Johnson splits a couple defenders. Nice little dish, a dime to Smith, who can't complete the play. Grabs his own offensive rebound and finishes it on the second attempt. 13-9. Gallardo now bringing it back up. Seychelles coming up to set the screen. Robinson, nice little movement there. Splits the defenders, gets into the paint. Shot goes up, and nobody gets a hand on it. 13-11 is your score now. 7.5 left in this first half. Grant from deep drains it. Coach is happy. Said Grant hadn't been playing like this a few days. Must means he's been paying attention. Oh, dangerous dribble in there. Strominger comes up with the steal. Only has one man to beat. Goes up right, draws the foul. Oh no whistle. That was the other game. Excuse me. Oh, and Williams up with the shot. Just a little off. So no points on that possession. 16-11 is the score. Yeah, we're going to get a side out here. Legends keep possession. Seychelles comes around the wing and gets in the corner. Good defense there by Grant to cut off the baseline. And quick hands. He knocks the ball out of McCann's hands. Grant going to be the MVP of this game the way he's playing so far. Good defense to keep the offensive player from getting baseline. And then as he stayed with his man, he knew he had just enough space. He threw his hand out there and knocks it out. Oh, Tavion Johnson can wrap up by Gallardo. We're going to get our first jump ball of the game. Legends come up with it after the jump ball. So great play by Gallardo. Very heads up. Robinson looking for something, and we got a whistle here. Oh, Strominger going to sit. Wells coming back in. Just a little treatment here. Needs a little ice. He's been playing his heart out. Lots of hustle from Strominger all week. Henry Robinson working on Grant. Grant not letting anybody by him today. Gallardo tosses it up. Wells gets the rebound. Tavion Johnson putting on some rockets, has to slow down a little bit, goes to the right, gets a shot up, and it's good. We've seen him do that all week long, pretty much get a shot whenever he wants. 18-11 is your score. So it was a very close game, starting to turn as the Legends are falling behind. Gollard elevates, can't get it. Offensive rebound by Gallardo. McCann calling for the ball in the paint. But Gallardo goes baseline. He gets a sweet little bucket. 18-13 now. It's only a 5-point game. Just 4.5 left about in this first half. Johnson Thomas sees a little space. It's McCann with the defensive rebound. We got a whistle. That just means sub, so we're going to see Bentz come back in. And it looks like Jameson, Richie Compton coming back in as Gallardo sits and Seychau Jr. sits. Coach is giving a little instruction here as they have a little break. Got to be impressed with the play of number 19, Bryant Grant. 4:23 left in this game, and the score is 18-13. Pretty close. We expect all these matchups to be close going into the final day tomorrow. You know, if you can't make it out here, you know where to find us on NCS TV, at the summer camp homepage, and on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notifications on so you don't miss any of the action. So Grant, Williams, Smith, Wells, and Johnson Thomas for the Mad Ants. Gallardo, Bentz, Richie Compton, Robinson, and McCann. Oh, and McCann loses it. Thompson right there to pick it up. He slows back down, looking like he wants three, but he goes right back into the paint. Splits his defenders, has one man to beat, gets the shot off. Offensive rebound, Smith. Putback is good. So it's a 7-point difference now. 3:48 left on the game clock. Gallardo. Ooh, Grant gets hands on his ball, makes him pick up his dribble and pass it. Robinson, guarded by Grant. Bentz, guarded by Smith. Oh, rare fumble by Dalton Bentz. Shot goes up. It's good for Robinson. Cuts into the paint. 20-15. So staying pretty close. We got about 3:20 left in this matchup. In this first half, I mean. Johnson Thomas again in the paint. No foul, no shot. Bentz with the rebound. He kicks it up to Robinson, who's got one man to beat. Grant did a good job not to foul, just to get a body in front of him. Did enough to alter the shot, though. And the ball's going back the other way. Johnson Thomas pulls up from three, just off. Richie Compton, grabs that. Hand off to Gallardo. He's the only one on offense back. And he gets it. 2 points. So 17-20. The Legends closing the gap here with 2:36 and counting left in this first half. Williams on the wing, guarded by Robinson, kicks it up to Grant. Grant with a little ball fake. He pulls the string, drains it. Bucket number 19. Bryant Grant having himself a game. Making Quincy proud. McCann, top of the key, pulls it. Ooh, just in and out. And it's Grant with the defensive rebound. He's pushing it up the floor, watching out for Richie Compton, who comes up behind him trying to pick his pocket. Can't get it. Grant with some good awareness. Eyes in the back of his head there. You see Grant with the screen for Johnson Thomas. Nice little spin move into paint. Shots up, but it's Bentz with the defensive rebound. He kicks it up to Gallardo, who's in front of everybody. Should be an easy bucket. You don't want to smoke your bunnies at this part of the week. 19-23, I think. Yeah, that's your score. We only have 1:32 left in this first half. Wells with the ball at the block. Goes up right in front of the basket. Can't get a shot. It's Bentz with another defensive rebound. And he's pushing. Looks like he's taking this one himself. He does. He's got Wells to beat. Little reverse with the left hand. 21-23. Dalton Bentz keeping his team in it here with just over a minute to go in the first half. Grant gets it into Smith. Nice little dish. He's fouled on the shot attempt. Looks like he's going to the line for two. These will be our first free throws of the game. Good discipline by all the defenders. I have only one foul in the first half. He nails the first one, number 18, Devin Smith out of Red Bluff. See if he can make it two. Oh, and he does. It just falls for him. So 21-20 or 25-21. Oh, and McCann comes right back down and nails one. 23-25. It's a 2-point game. Tavion Johnson working in the paint. Gets his shot off. Little finger roll. Doesn't fall. Battle for the rebound. And it's Gallardo who comes up with it. Legends can't get a shot off before the buzzer. Your score's 23-25. It's 2 points going into half. A little lack of awareness. He should have probably shot that from half court. We'll be back in just a minute. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm your host, Sonny Oaks. Hello and welcome back to NorCal Sports TV, the host with the most, Mr. Sonny Oaks. You know how I like my toast, buttered on both sides. Right now we got Team Legends and Coach Denny I going up against Team Mad Ants and Coach Ronald Henderson. This is the boys G League division. It's getting tight here. It's a 2-point game. Start off the second half. We have 17-minute second half. Every 5 minutes there'll be a whistle and substitutions come in. The last 2 minutes of the game, teams are allowed to do a full court press. Coaches are allowed to call timeouts. Still no zone defense allowed. So it's Robinson, Dollard, Seychow Jr., Bentz, and Gallardo to start Richie Compton to start off the second half for the Legends. For the Mad Ants, it's Tavion Johnson Thomas, Grant, Smith, Williams with the shot, and Rashawn Wells. It's Robinson with the rebound. A little dish to Richie Compton. Nice little, he gets, the defense catches up. He gets stopped. And good hands by Wells, and Smith ends up with it. So it's coming back the other way. Tavion Johnson Thomas was ahead of the pack, but quick hands by Robinson knocks the ball out of bounds and lets the defense going to get set up here. So the inbound under the basket. Wells out here on the wing. Just going to give a shout out to everybody out here at camp trying their best. Ball's up. Defensive rebound by Wells. Johnson Thomas, one man to beat. Richie Compton trying to catch up. Nice little dish. Oh, what a block by Bentz on Smith. But we got a whistle here. Not sure why. Oh, it must have been on the putback. Either way, the block counts. So great defense there by Dalton Bentz. Good rebound there. It's Grant going into the paint. Dollard comes over to change that. He has to pass it. Wells in the paint. Nothing but net. 27-23 is your score. 14:55 and counting in this second and last half of the game. Richie Compton gets by everyone. Oh, smokes the buddy. Not that great of a look. You know he's going to want that one back. He'll make up for it on his next possession for sure. So it's Grant now leading the offense. Kicks it right back to Tavion Johnson Thomas as soon as I say that. Grant trying to slip his defender. Dollard all over him, though. See Williams coming around on the switch. And Smith going to the basket. It's Grant. Oh, he can't get it. Just enough defense there. But he gets to the own offensive rebound after the battle for it. Kicks it into Johnson Thomas, who gets the shot up, and it's good. He's going to get a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Devin Smith, Bryant Grant, Tavion Johnson Thomas. They're doing a good job here. 14 minutes left on this clock. It's 24-23. Or is that 29? What's the score? Oh, it's 30 here. 30-23. Yeah, 30-23. Excuse me. A little bright out here. Can't quite read the scoreboard. From deep, Seichao Jr. can't connect, but it's an offensive rebound for Bentz. Looks like he might have got blocked from behind. Dollard comes up with it, though. Richie Compton at the three on the wing. Has to give it up to Dollard. Good defense being played. Seichao Jr. gets it out to Robinson. And he goes left, comes back with the right hand. Can't connect. Grant's going to bring it up the floor. Grant puts on the Rockets, kicks it out. Oh, the shot was up, but can't land, in and out. Bentz with the defensive rebound. Oh, and we're either going to have a block or a charge here. It's going to be an offensive foul on Bentz. Could have gone either way. 12:44 and counting, still 30-23. Oh, no. 25, I'm sorry, 30-25. And it was not an offensive foul. It looked like he didn't quite have his feet set. So Bent's going to take two shots here. Oh, they made the bucket, so he makes it a three-point play. And it'll be 30-26, 12:20 and counting in this game. Johnson Thomas now, guarded by Robinson. Goes right. Grant from deep. Oh, just off. And Devin Smith with the offensive round. Finds Wells in there. Has a little trouble holding on to it. Good defense there by Seichao Jr., but even better offense by Rashawn Wells. 32-26 after that shot from the man from Lodi. 32-26 with 11:48 and counting. Ooh, quick hands by Tavion. Almost knocks it out. Bent steps out for the three. Just a little off. Smith comes up with that rebound as the ball comes back the other way. I'm sorry, that wasn't Smith. That was James Williams. Fat Smith with the ball now. Gets by his defender. Can't finish it, but offensive rebound by Williams. Again, can't finish with the putback. Bentz ends up with it. Another defensive rebound for number 6. Slings it across the court to Seichao Jr. Would have been a nice assist. Just can't connect. That's Grant, who's had himself quite the game. Ooh, almost loses it. Good defense by Dollard. Shout out to his parents for giving him such a cool name. All the announcers out here love saying it. Oh, and what a sling by Bentz. What a dime. Seychow Jr. finishes the play this time. 32-28. A little over 10 and a half to go in this game. Johnson Thomas, nothing doing. Oh, the putback by Williams. Another offensive rebound. This time it's Johnson Thomas. Oh, and Smith blocked by Bentz, who's pushing the other way now. Nice little dish to Rowdy Dollard, who finishes the play. 30-32. It's a 2-point game again. That's as close as they've gotten in this half. And we're going to have a little pause for the subs. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Make sure you don't miss any of the action. That means you got to hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on. These breaks are real short, so don't go anywhere. This will be our only morning game on this court. And then we resume action at 3:50 as per normal. Our championship game is tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see who takes it. All these games today matter a whole lot. Nobody wants to lose. Some of the best action, though, are the smaller leagues. And I don't mean small in stature, but in size. The NBA league, which is the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, go out and compete like it was the NBA Finals. And the WNBA team, it's the same two teams, and they just keep going at it, and that competition level is extremely high. Really fun to watch. And it seems like most of the kids here are taking in everything the coaches are telling them and trying to put it into practice that day in game time situations, which is something we all love to see. Grant now inbounds to Tavion Johnson Thomas. Under 10 to go. It's 32-30. Grant, a little dish to Wells at the top of the key. Smith off the backboard. Oh, and it rims out. But we got a whistle here. So it's going to be 2 shots here. 2 shots for Jamison Davis out of Houston. Tough one. You can't connect on that one. $32-30 still. Legends bringing it up the court. I said Jamison Davis. That was Devin Smith out of Red Bluff, excuse me, at the free throw line a moment ago. I heard it come out of my mouth and knew it didn't sound right. Gallardo at the line now. Ooh, in and out on the first one. Ooh, can't connect on the second either. Opens the game up here. Open an opportunity for Tavion Johnson Thomas. Has to slow the ball down. Defense comes back and gets set. Grant with the little Steph Curry scoop. It's good. Another bucket for the young man. Having himself quite the game today. Kind of pulling the Jimmy Butler, making the plays when it really matters. Oh, and Dollard hits the deck going for that loose ball. You love to see it. You notice blacktop is hot. Keeps the possession for his team. Legends. Gallardo splits everybody on the defense. Nice little scoop, and the bucket's good. 34-32. 7:40 left in this second half. Wells on the wing. Grant's calling for it at the block. He has to slide out to the corner. Johnson Thomas, top of the paint, top of the key. Finds himself over in between the corner and the wing. Ooh, a little nifty move. Will he get the shot off? He does. Just got a little too deep. Gallardo comes up with a big-time defensive rebound. Finds Dollard ahead of everyone. The bucket's good. Rowdy Dollard, number 86. Going to be entering the 9th grade this next school year. He'll likely hit that growth spurt in the next year or two. It'll be trouble for these guys he takes on later through high school. Ooh! Heads-up play here by Smith to try to keep it, but foot touched the line before he got rid of it. McCann now to inbound to Gallardo. 34-34. 6:20 left in this game, and it's anybody's call who's going to take it. I expect last couple of minutes will be fast and furious. Oh, McCann with the turnaround. Can't get it to finish. James Williams with another board. And it's Grant in front of everybody. Gets another bucket. 36-34. That breaks the tie. Under 6 to go. Oh, Gallardo has to give it up. McCann, has a little trouble with the dribble. He gives it up. Back to Gallardo. Gallardo with the dish. Nice dime to Robinson. Tied up again. 5.5 to go. Johnson Thomas gets wrapped up. Dollar with the quick hands. Grant pulls the string, can't get it. It's Gallardo with the defensive rebound. He's headed the other way. Right into the paint. Rashawn Wells, good rebound there, and there's a whistle. Looks like we're going to get subs. Tied up game, 36-36 here on NorCal Sports TV. The Legends and Coach Denny I taking on the Mad Ants, Coach Ronald Henderson. This is boys G League division action, and this game matters. Everybody wants to be playing for that championship tomorrow. So every dribble, every possession counts, and you can see it on these players' faces. They all want to go home with the trophy. In case you missed it, we had quite the three-point competition last night between all the divisions. Autumn Begley won in the WNBA division. It was one of the Reen brothers, Ryan Reed, I believe, who won in the G League, in the D League. No, that would be the G League. And the D League was Christian Coleman, who had a tight matchup. There was a triple double round. The top two performers advanced to the final round, but in the first round there was a four-way tie, and then there was a two-way tie, so they had to go 3 rounds in the second round just to get to the final championship round. Quite the competition between Dalton Bentz and Christian Coleman. Christian Coleman came through with the dub. Resume the action. Game still tied. 5 minutes left. Wells from deep drains it. Bucket. Gallardo has no problem going right or left. McCann back up to Gallardo. He pulls the string. Devin Smith, the rebound. Tavion Johnson calls for the screen. Grant comes up to give it to him. Had to pick up his dribble. Gets it up to Wells, who's at the top of the key here. Drained that 3 the last possession down. Goes up again. Oh, stays with... Oh, Williams almost saved it. But it's Robinson who ends up with it. Nice little scoop. That's a bucket's good. 36-38, or 39-38 here. 4 minutes left in this game. They've just been trading buckets here most of the second half. Smith, long step, gets it to Williams. Grant wants it. He calls for it. Little smooth move. He loses defender, goes up with the one hand. That's a bucket. Bryant Grant just doing great today. 41-38. Less than 3.5 to go. Oh, Gallardo loses his footing. Bentz is there to save the day. Gets his own rebound, and the putback is good. So it's 40-41 now. 3:15 left. It's going to be an exciting finish for sure. Moving screen here. Ball's going back the other way. Loss of a possession here for the Mad Ants. You know they want that one back. McCann's going to inbound here to Robinson. Kicks it out. Bentz shows us like he's going to shoot. Drives. Nice. What a spectacular move. Dalton Bentz out of Greenville. Got the skills to pay the bills. Got a ooh and an ah out of the crowd and the directors. Grant working, trying to use that ball fake. Gets his defender in the air. Dishes it to Smith, who's well guarded by Bentz. Grant gets the ball back. Explosive first step, and the bucket's good, right in the paint. 2:14 left to go. 43-42. At 2 minutes, we're going to get a little timeout and a break. Coaches are going to go over the last 2 minutes of strategy. Bentz from deep. Bucket. And that's the whistle. What an amazing game here. So it's 45-43 as Legends take their first lead of the second half, I believe. 2-point game. 2 minutes to go. It's been back and forth. Neither of these teams want to give an inch. We've seen spectacular play by a number of players, not the least of which is number 19, Bryant Grant, who's surprising everybody out here. He really stepped up his game during the week, and today you can see all the hard work paying off. Something we love to see out here. Dalton Bentz doing what he does. That last play he had, that's definitely a highlight reel package. We're going to be watching that one all day out here for sure. Tavion Johnson-Thomas continuing his stellar play throughout the week. Rowdy Dollard showing off all sorts of skills. Gallardo showing good discipline. He's a little bit loose early in the week, but really stepped it up, and he's been paying attention to his coaches. Carter McCann doing what he does. He keeps his nose to the grindstone and just works. It's like he brings a lunch pail with him out here. Rashawn Wells might not have had that three earlier, but he swished it. So he's been working on that as well. Really just proud of all these kids out here doing their best to get better. A lot of energy showing out of all these players, but really impressed with the way that Devin Smith has just his conditioning has gotten better throughout the game. It seems like he's got energy for the whole entire game now. Oh, and Gallardo almost comes up with the steal. Johnson-Thomas dribbling around on the perimeter. You see Grant with all sorts of off-the-ball movement. Little ball fake. Nice dish to Tavion, but he can't hold it. He got the bigger McCann on him. We got a whistle. And it looks like it's going to be 2 shots for the young man. These matter. It's 43-45, a minute 32 left to go. You don't want to miss any of these. I hope I did not do the broadcaster jinx thing. Possibly. Sorry about that, Tavion. Bentz with the defensive rebound. He's pushing. Got a man to beat. What a play! Little one-handed scoop on the left hand, showing off. He can go right, he can go left, down the middle, and he can pull that string. Dalton Bentz putting on a clinic out here. Everybody should be paying attention. He's been out here helping everybody else get better, too. Whenever there's not a game or a drill, you can see the other kids coming up and asking him. He's been taking on some of the coaches and counselors, too, trying to get himself better, improve his play through tougher competition. That's the kind of stuff you love to see. Wells, baseline with a little spin move right in the middle of the paint. And it looks like he's getting 2 shots. Late whistle. Nonetheless, it did sound. So Wells going to get a chance here. 43-47. It's 51 left on the clock. Two shots coming. Benson Gallardo on the block. You know they'll be going hard for this rebound. Oh, it bounces around, but he gets it. 45-47. 44-47, excuse me, 3-point game. Chance to make it 2. Ooh, just a little short. Bentz battles for that rebound. He's pushing. He goes, nice dish out to Robinson. Fakes the shot, steps in for 2. High percentage shot, just can't connect. Defensive rebound. 30 seconds, 38 seconds left. 44-41, 3-point game. We got a timeout here. Coach is going to draw up some plays here. Making sure they got the score. It's tough out here. It's pretty bright. The sun is shining. It's tough to see the scoreboard. So 38 seconds left. 44-41. Legends and Mad Ants. Coaches Denny I and Ronald Henderson. Boys G League division. 47-41. 47-44. Yes, 47-44 is the score. Just making sure we know. Give a shout out to a friend we made this week, Damari Shannon, one of the coaches over there at Lassen. Skip. Shout out to Ari, the guy taking care of all these young men in the dorm, making sure they stay on it, making sure they clean up after themselves. Shout out to all the coaches and counselors out here. Shout out to everybody who doesn't stand in the way of the announcers when they're trying to watch the game. Shout out to everybody who doesn't stand in the way of the announcers when they're trying to call the game. Get out the way. Little Luda. Here we go. Here comes the inbound. And it's stopped. Blocked by Wells. Let's keep this going, it looks like. Oh, Gallardo stopped that one. Oh, pass is stolen. The inbound is stolen. Seychelles Jr. Oh, no, Robinson. Sorry, they're all the way at the other end of the court. That was Robinson who stole the inbounds. Quick whistle, though. 44-47, still your score. Only a few seconds have gone off the clock. Basically 30 seconds left. And Robinson was fouled. He's going to take 2 shots. It's a 3-point game. So every one of these matters. He gets the first one. Did you get that? Free throw? What's the score?
48-44.
So it's a 4-point game now. Chance to make it 5 and shut that door just a little bit more. Oh, leaves it just a little open. It's Smith with the rebound. He gets it up to Tavion Johnson-Thomas. He's got nobody else in the paint, so he's going to probably go himself. Oh, he gets Gallardo gets a hand in there. They come over to turnover, and Robinson backs it out a little bit until he gets fouled. He's going to go back to the line for 2. So it was a 2-point game, it was a 3-point game. Been tied up a couple times, but the Legends closing the door ever so slightly more with each of these possessions. The shot's good. 49-44 now. Ooh, just in front of the rim, but Benz comes up with it. I feel like that's going to be it for him. You might see another foul. They get it into Seychelles Jr.'s hands. It looks like he'll be taking 2 shots now. 8 seconds left. It's a 5-point game. And I feel like we have our winner, barring some sort of miraculous, unless Reggie Miller is not walking through that door. So I think we can call this one. Team Legends start out the half down, come back, get the lead here in the last few minutes. Wells from deep. Hits nothing. Can't blame him for trying. And that'll be your game. Denny I and Team Legends with the win over Ronald Henderson and Mad Ants. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Sonny Oaks. Stick tuned. We got more games coming later this afternoon.